Okay, I thought I would talk very briefly about Emmanuel Macron, and I'm going to give the man a little bit of credit. I think he's only doing what he's doing in France because he knows that if he doesn't, the game is up for him, because Marine Le Pen is snapping at his heels, and so he's got no choice. It feels a little bit like Boris, though. You know, we get Brexit done, and then he got voted in again, and then he's fucked us. So I'm still hoping the French see past that, see through it, that he is a globalist shill still. He loves the EU more than he loves France, and they'll still vote for Marine Le Pen. But at least for now, he's doing the right thing. So well done, Emmanuel. I believe there are even some mosque closures, which I'm sure will aggravate things. So what is going to happen now is the media machine is going to go into full anti-France mode across the Western world. They're oppressing Muslims, poor Muslims, etc, etc, etc. You'd wonder why he's doing this thing, because obviously there's been some stabbings and beheadings and killings and, you know, really, really vile atrocities committed, some of them in Catholic churches and things like that, with people having their heads removed from the rest of their body, which I think is probably the most gruesome sort of death to the onlookers that you can possibly have. I don't think there's a more horrible thing to see. I hope in my life I never see that. But it's got nothing to do with Islam. According to the media, it's not to do with Islam at all. So you can date that back to the Barcelona Declaration in 1995. Have a look at that. Basically, the establishments, including the establishment media, sort of all pretty much got on their knees to suck on the cock of Islam, and promised to show respect to it at all times, as is required Islamic law, because it is not the most tolerant of faiths. Let's be honest about it, shall we? And it's brutal to also its own followers. So anyway, bravo, Macron. I am fascinated to see what goes on now over the next sort of weeks, months, maybe even a year, because it's not going to be taken lying down by the Muzzies. They are going to kick off, and any Muslims watching this that would consider yourselves peaceful reformist Muslims, don't try to be an apologist in the comments, because I'm just going to ignore you. I know enough about your religion, what it does, to know that the taqiyya will be on full display in the comments of people saying, oh no, this and that. No, I'm not interested. The statistics are there. Almost all of terrorism, death through terrorism around the world in the last sort of 20 years or so is down to Muslims. And you can call them mentally ill or loners, lone wolves, blah, 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 blah. Stick it up your fucking ass. It's not true. It's all taqiyya. It's all apologist nonsense. So if you are a true reformist and you want to do something about it, this is your time to say something about your own religion, if you are brave enough. That is what I recommend you do, because what's happening in France will spread over. I mean, George Floyd, you know, a vile, garbage human being, got unlawfully killed in America, and we had race riots over here. So I'm sure that whatever's happening there is going to kick off over here. It's going to get tasty. Our establishment will just continue on its knees to suckle and to apologise in advance for anything that might have happened. But the tide is changing. I think this might be, you know, Macron, whether he wanted this or not, has probably started something. I hope it starts this, and, you know, we can have a long, honest look and pressure on the media, pressure on our MPs to actually have an honest conversation. Oh, and while we're at it, the government, would you please release the report? Not Sadiq Khan's, forget his name. The other one. Oh, how racist. Well, the other one, but I can't remember his name. Anyway, we need the report from the Grooming Gang report released in its entirety, not a heavily edited, redacted piece of paper like you see the FBI files, where it's just all black with the odd word in, on, and showing. Anyway, that's this one over. See you soon. Bye.